The European Union's decision to increase import tariffs on Chinese-built electric vehicles is being met with concern and opposition by European experts and business leaders. The EU's measures, which took effect at the end of October, include tariffs of up to 35.3% on some Chinese EVs, in addition to the existing 10% car import duty already in place for Chinese EVs. EU officials say the tariffs are meant to level the playing field for European automakers, but experts warn the move could trigger a tit-for-tat trade war and have unintended consequences for the global auto industry.
From the level of the car companies, the European car companies, most of them are very much against these tariffs. And they're against these tariffs out of a variety of reasons. But the first and foremost, they're afraid of tariff retaliation from the Chinese market, so they might lose out on the Chinese consumer, which is the biggest car market in the entire world. That's one thing. Another thing is, on the production end, as I already mentioned, China has been a very innovative player when it comes to batteries and electric vehicles. So a lot of the innovation is taking place within the Chinese car market and the Chinese industry. So they would fear about losing out of a portion not only of the Chinese consumer, but also out of all the Chinese innovations that are currently happening.
European business executives, meanwhile, have also voiced their fears over the impact on bilateral trade relations, with some calling for more dialogue to resolve the issue.
Both China and the EU are major trading partners, so I think too much friction on both sides will cause too much damage. I think for the best interest for both parties is to come to some kind of an agreement. Of course, negotiations are very important for both sides. I think it's very important to come together to explain what the major concerns are, and of course then come closer by understanding each other, by putting everything on the table, and hopefully come to an agreement.
China has called the new EU tariffs unfair, unreasonable, and unobjective, and says it's filed a lawsuit with the World Trade Organization to settle the dispute.